Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen, the drama with CSGO Lotto, Josh OG, TmarTn, the Syndicate project is escalating very quickly. Lawyers and attorneys are getting involved. They're using terms as felony charges, jail time, lawsuit. Will these YouTubers go to jail for running a CSGO gambling website on US soil, which is illegal? Will they go to jail for blatantly not disclosing, which is against FTC guidelines, that they are owner of this gambling website, which is illegal to own? Maybe that's why they didn't want to say they own it. I also want to talk about how if they are proven guilty, their assets will be frozen. It could potentially bankrupt TmarTn and Syndicate, even though they're really good money whores, and how people who played on their website might get a refund. So on Twitter, Mr. Ryan Morrison, aka the video game attorney, you may have seen him on the front page of Reddit. He's replying to someone saying, I feel like a lot of streamers are thinking this is the Reddit drama flavor of the week and it'll fade away. And the video game attorney replies, a lot of streamers are wrong then. I promise we are seeing this through. The legal process is already being started. There's multiple attorneys pursuing this case because it's going to make them a lot of publicity. This has been on the BBC, it's been on the front page of Reddit, I think CNN covered it, Forbes. This story is massive, and whoever is pursuing TmarTn and Pro Syndicate and CSGO Lotto is going to make a big name for themselves. And this is what they said on Reddit. The civil case against them is a definite. There's definitely fraud being involved with them being the owners and not disclosing it properly, and just how CSGO gambling works. And it's because he received over 75 emails wanting people to sue TmarTn and Syndicate. Now, as far as a criminal case, as far as TmarTn and Syndicate getting felonies, this is what he had to say. As for the criminal case, there are few and far fewer stories more juicy than YouTubers stealing millions of dollars from children. Some district attorney in some state will view this as a great career growth opportunity, or more ideally, actually be a good person and want to stop this insanity and injustice. So basically, in this paragraph, he's saying he's already getting contacted by people wanting to sue TmarTn. So that's for the civil case, that's for money. But also, there's gonna be a district attorney that wants to pursue this, the felony case, and wants to pursue jail time. And there's people that are gotta be motivated to go against TmarTn. Usually these stories do blow over because it's on the internet and no one gives a fuck. But as we saw recently with DraftKings getting pursued by the FTC and legal legalities, the internet's becoming more of real life, and I think these people, since there's such a big platform and so many eyes on this drama, that they are going to get pursued. It's not looking good for these guys. There are going to be some kind of charges brought against them, whether it be criminal or civil. They're going to lose a lot of money in the process. But I think TmarTn covered his ass because he referred to it multiple times as not a gambling website because it's some kind of rigged lottery system or some kind of rigged raffle. But when the title of your website is CSGO Lotto, that infers that there's gambling involved. There's a roulette spin on CSGO Lotto, a 50-50 coin flip. I'm pretty sure it's gambling. I get the same itch and addictive degenerate qualities in my body when I'm gambling CSGO skins. And the reason why it's not gambling is, one, because he says it's a lottery or a raffle, but two, and the video game attorney referred to this on his Ask Me Anything on Reddit, that it's not actual money that they're gambling. It is CSGO skins, which technically have no value, but they do have a value. But TmarTn blew his own spot up on Twitter, replying to my boy Lagan. He said, made 13K in about 5 minutes on CSGO betting. Absolutely insane. Now, TmarTn refers to it right here as betting. Is betting gambling? I think so. And then Lagan says, so I'm not sure how CSGO betting works, but is that real money you won? TmarTn says, yes. You can sell skins for money. So TmarTn right there, the owner of this non-gambling website, is saying that he made $13,000 on his own website in 5 minutes, that it is betting, that he made this money betting, and in fact, yes, the CSGO skins are worth money. So I think he kind of fucked himself over there. I don't know the exact laws and what punishment he might get for this, but if you get a felony, that is not good. That is really, really fucking bad. This could end his entire career, especially in TmarTn's case. If this is all taking place during the launch of Infinite Warfare, he's not going to be able to cover the Call of Duty news, and it's going to have a huge effect on his channel. His reputation has already went down the shitter. He's disabled all comments, disabled all like ratings. He has privated all the CSGO betting videos, and it's not looking good for TmarTn. This is something that a guilty person does. Now that we covered the criminal and felony charges these guys might be facing, let's talk about the financial troubles they could be in, because the FTC is going to be looking into it. The video game attorney talked about how they already got reported multiple times. Syndicate, this is going to be his third strike. So one, the FTC is going to fine them a lot of money, especially for an underage gambling website on US soil. It's going to be a tremendous fine. I think they're going to make an example out of these guys. But look at this. When the FTC finds a case of fraud perpetrated on consumers, the agency files actions in a federal district court for immediate and permanent orders to stop the scams, prevent fraudsters from perpetrating scams in the future, freeze their assets, that's the Jeep and TmarTn's GTR, and get compensation for the victims. Now, what does this mean? From my interpretation, if you lost on CSGO Lotto or any other websites, you can get all of that money back. And I say money because they're not going to have the skins. They already sold your skins away that you lost on their website. I don't want to bore you with the numbers. Let's do a quick example. You do a 50-50 coin flip. You lose that 50-50 coin flip for $50. You lost $50. Somebody won that $50. It's going to be a total of $100 in that coin flip. The CSGO website takes 8%, so that's $8. So they're going to have $8 to pay you back with, but you lost $50. And not even to mention that of that $8 that they took, they immediately sold that skin for below market value for about 20% lower, and then OP Skins takes another 5%. So it turns out to be about $5.50. So out of you losing $50, they're going to pay you that $50 back. But they only made $5.50. Then you have to minus the cost of running the website, the sponsorships, all the skin giveaways that they do. They're going to be in deep financial trouble if this all comes through. They could potentially be paying out 10 times as much as they made on the website. Now, the more you play, the more they make, because they take 8% of every single game, which is, I don't know why people aren't fucking more mad about that. It's a fucking scam. But I think TmarTn covered his ass. I'm not sure on the legality of this, but as you guys know, CSGO Lotto is its own separate company from TmarTn Enterprises, which is a separate company or separate entity from TmarTn, which is fucking confusing. Watch this clip.
CSGO Lotto is a company. TmarTn Enterprises is a company. CSGO Lotto pays TmarTn Enterprises for promotion. TmarTn Enterprises promote CSGO Lotto. That's just how it works.
So technically, CSGO Lotto is its own entity, its own LLC, which is a limited liability company, which makes it so whoever is the owner of the company, if that company does go bankrupt, they don't go bankrupt themselves. But it's kind of funny. I don't know how this exactly works, but TmarTn saying how the money is freely going between CSGO Lotto, TmarTn Enterprises, the CSGO Lotto, and both of these people pay TmarTn, or maybe just TmarTn Enterprises pays TmarTn. And where does it end? Like, it's TmarTn Enterprise. It's Tmart that is running the site. I don't fucking get the legality of this, but like, it's stupid. Because why wouldn't I just right now make a company, White Boy 7th Street, scamming little kids, scam a whole bunch of little kids, take their money, switch that money over to my personal bank account or some other enterprise that I own, and then if they sue fucking White Boy Scamming Little Kids LLC, oh, I'm bankrupt. I took all the money and ran. So I don't think he's got to get away with just running an LLC here and it's got to be fine and dandy. I don't know, though. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know about this specific case. I mean, it's kind of weird because TmarTn owned the website that's promoting on his own YouTube channel. It's too convoluted for TmarTn to be disassociated with CSGO Lotto and any punishment that goes along with it. So please leave a like if you learned something on this drama. I hope you did. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for the latest and greatest TmarTn Syndicate news on CSGO Lotto scandal. Jail time. Will they get it? Tune in next time to find out.